first point I'm going to make, it's going to be the most crucial point. You need to understand where you are, okay? And when I say that, I mean you need to understand the history behind the place where we reside, and you need to understand the present circumstances related to the black people, or should I say even within the black community, because if you don't understand that, then you won't actually get to the core root as to why black people have been forever underrepresented and within the low social structure. So the first step is to actually realize that of all the black people you've seen who have undergone the white educational institutions or the economic job force, you will realize that the climb to the top is actually it's one that will take a lot of effort. It's one that will bring it will not be a peaceful climb, should I say, right? The main thing I feel that has been a problem for a lot of black people, it's been a problem on the sense of pride and ego, which I think is enrooted in all of us. It's been the need to actually feel that we can validate the black community by equating ourselves with the white American experience, right? So just because the white child can go to school, get his degree, go to the workforce, work a 9 to 5, get married, and have his life as linear as that, while probably drinking some booze on the weekends and hitting up parties and stuff. Like, for some reason, I think us as black people feel like we have the same level of merits or life or inheritance as they do, not knowing that the level has been exaggerated to the point where perhaps we don't actually understand the dangers we need to watch out for within these white structures. Because I'm not going to say the people are bad, right? That's actually just a very inaccurate statement. But I will say that the structure, if you refer to my first point, it has been built on a historical foundation of slave labor and has been indoctrinated. And most of these major corporations you see that have been founded were founded during a time where black people actually did not have the rights to effective citizenship. So if you understand that although these laws have been proposed to have been alleviated, and fair play, you'll see hardworking black people in the workforce, but you won't see a lot, and that's the main point I'm trying to make. You might be able to point out one or two, but do not jump into those situations thinking you're going to find your general sense of community, because you see, the American system is very intelligent. They know that now that we as black people have actually fought for the situation that we have been striving for, which is to be treated with decency within the system, what they're doing now is they cleverly have maneuvered a scattering of the black community to the point where we are actually going against our own kind, to the point where some of us don't even associate with our own kind. And to the point where even within the workforce, you will, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you've seen this, let me know, but you will never or almost rarely find a congregation of black people, at least who are not being undergone a supervision surveillance program by the white people around them. You will not find many black people within these foundations that you strive to be in. So once you understand that, it's very important to understand what happens to black people when they are isolated, when they are the only black people? And should you think that people, white America is just going to casually brush that off? I encourage you to seriously think again, okay? They are way too intelligent to let somebody who is not of their own kind go through their economy and take a job that they could have given to one of their white college boys. So I'm just trying to let you know that, listen, I'm not saying all white people think like this, but I'm going to let you know that there are still groups of people who are very well indoctrinated to believe and to think like this, who believe that they are actually better than what the law proposes, and believe it's within their due diligence to actually activate a sense of a systematic incarceration for black people, to where they do not actually, because they feel a way about the black experience, they must let you know, and they must see you live up to it. And if they don't see you live up to it, just understand the hostility faced will eventually just get worse. So just as long as you're aware of that. And then the last thing I would say is understand that whatever you have been taught about low income areas, whether that be the ghetto or anywhere where they may have mass manipulated black people into what they would call low social thinking, I think you need to understand that the core root of everybody, that everybody just wants to do well in life, right? So I think the main reason why you find a lot of people going to these neighborhoods or instilling fear about going to these neighborhoods is because they know deep down inside that they have had a contribution towards driving those black people away from their social structure, right? So deep down they fear what black people will do to them at a time when they are caught driving through this neighborhood, knowing the extent that some groups undergo to practice systematic incarceration, right? So the only reason you should ever be afraid is if you've actually had a contribution, or if you've done something. And I'm letting you know now, right? You don't have any. Listen, I've walked through I have stopped and even eaten in restaurants and gotten food in areas of Michigan, of Detroit. Even I'm not even playing around with you. I have literally walked through those streets, and I never actually ran into a single problem of feeling like somebody was going to take me out or somebody was going to rob me, because I'm not going in there flashing my watch, or I'm going in with the fear or the belief that somebody is going to take me. I go in with the fears, with the state understanding that, I am no different from these people. And I think that's the biggest mistake black people make. They think just because they achieve social status within the white economy that they're different from their other black people. And I'm like, no, you're still a black person, okay? As if you can just understand that, I don't think you will actually have a problem within this part of the world, okay? Right? You actually will not have a problem if you understand, right? If somebody butts you in line, oh, you're still a black person. Somebody refuses you a job, you're still a black person. Cool. You need to understand that. And I think, like, once you have indoctrinated within yourself what that really means, I would say that is your ability, and that is your decision to do the necessary research and understanding as to what that is perceived to be by America, what that is perceived to be by those who are surrounding you, and hopefully you can develop the sense to maneuver around some of those racialized traps.